Right, so we're going to be looking at a Stanton 500V3 cartridge today. This is one of the 500 series by Stanton, is one of the most common DJ cartridges used. I believe that Stanton are pulling out of the turntable market now. I don't know if they're going to actually get rid of their turntable line, but I have been told by one of the suppliers that we use that this is the last batch of 500V3s we're going to see. They're not releasing a 500V4, and they're not releasing new styli for this now. You can buy what we have here, but you can't buy just the replacement stylus for it. This video will be accompanied in a couple of days by a look at a lot of different styli, but what I'm going to do today is show you how to assemble one of these onto a head shell. For that you'll need, this is what comes with the stylus, so I'll pause it and zoom in, and we'll take a closer look. Right, so what we get with the 500V3 is the actual cartridge itself and stylus. We get a pair of retaining kind of plastic nuts, clear piece of plastic, and then 3 sets of screws, a pair. So these ones are kind of very short, these ones are slightly longer, and these ones are in the middle. These are the ones that you're most likely to use, the silver ones. So I'll show you what we're going to have to do now. We've got a Technics Headshell, bog standard, comes with an SL-1200 or 1210 with its we're going to be able to get it to focus, with its appropriate wires already attached. So I'll pause the camera again and we'll start to assemble it. Right, so what I've done now, I've gone ahead and got out the stuff that you're going to need for this. You'll need, from the AL-500 pack, you'll need the cartridge and stylus. You'll need the 2 short silver screws, well, they're the medium length ones, the 2 little plastic inserts, and of course your Technics head shell, and this small flat bladed screwdriver. So what we have to do, these little black plastic fellas go into little slots in the top of the head shell. I'll just hold it up so you can, in the top of the cartridge, sorry, just hold it up so you can see. You've got these little gaps here, one on either side. So these simply slot in to those gaps like that. I've done one side so you can see the difference. Let's see if we can get a side on. Can't really see it all that well. So that's one side, and then if we go ahead and do the other one, like, if it will go, so like that. So then you've got these 2 little black plastic bits in the top of the cartridge. Right, now from your head shell, you'll have 4 underneath it, are 4 wires. You've got a red, a blue, a white and a green, and on the back of the cartridge here you have corresponding, ignore the letters, so you've got green here, blue here, red here and white here. So now what you need to do, make sure you keep the stylus protector on for all of this, is connect up the wires to their appropriate terminals. They should be quite easy to push on, probably can't see. Right, so once you've got all of the 4 wires connected, what we now have to do is line this up with the runners in the head shell. If you can see, we've got a bit of play in terms of where we want it. It's probably easier, I'm trying to do this whilst keeping it all in shot, of course, which is quite difficult. But you can probably start them off. Oh no, you can't with these screws, they're too short. So just get one side going, you'll feel it bite, and then just put in the other side. Don't do them all the way up yet. Now, so that's almost finished. Now you've got several options in terms of stylus positioning. You can have it even at an angle if you want to. A lot of turntables used to do this, not so much anymore. I tend to have them all the way to the back, straight, like that. That gives, in my opinion, the best all-round kind of mixing performance. Not a lot of skate, and it's generally kind of the best all-rounder in my opinion. So make sure they're done up reasonably tight, don't have to be massively tight, and that's it. What you have now, oops, focus again, that's it. So once you've done them up, that's it, you've got your fully assembled head shell. So that is now good to go straight into the tone arm on your turntable via that. Following pretty shortly will be a look at several different styli, explaining the differences, but this shows you how to assemble a Stanton AL-500V3 cartridge onto a Technics Headshell. Cheers!